محترم در قرار تشریف‌آوری شما را و محفل امروز خیلی مقدم میگم. آرزو میکنم که هم شما جور و صحت و سرحال باشید. سپاسگزار هستم از هر یک شما که امروز در محفل امروز تشریف دارید و همچنان چند مهمان ویژه و خاصی که امروز در کنار ما در بین ما هستند. جناب رئیس با نیروفرزان خانمشان به افتخارشان حرکت بزنید. تشکر. محترم داود جلالی مسئول انجمن ورزشکاران افغان همسایه تشریف دارند در افتخارشان و همچنان محترم فضل حکیمی یکی از باشیفال بودیم یا هنرپیشه سینمای موفقی که ما به نامش میباریم امروز در کنار ما هستند و فضل حکیمی را هم شما میشناسیم که اولین فیلمشان در هالیوود به نام حی نرو فیلمی که آقا برپا کرد و در طب اولین بار یک افغانی که بالای کارپت حساب قدم گذاشت اینا بودند و همچنان محترم همایون دانشیار یکی از چهره‌های شناخته شده ژورنالیست بسیار موفق از افغانستان امروز در بین ما هستند و افتخارشان حرکت بزنید و فرشی جان امام یکی از هنرمندای بسیار خوبه که خیلی مفروض زیبا میخوانند و آنها امروز مهمان برنامه هستند. تشکر. و مسعود جان مالک رستوران افغان کوزین روی کباب افغان کوزین هست. تشکر. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Mustafa Saleh. I produce shows, concerts, events like this, and for some of you who did not attend our last event on June the 28th, which was the welcoming event for newcomers from Afghanistan and Eid celebration, I would like to thank and express my heartfelt appreciation to every single person who did their best for the success of our show on June the 28th. I would like everybody to have a huge round of applause for all of us. Thank you very much. I have a few more words to say, but I'll let my co-host Shibajan to start off with some speech. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our volunteer appreciation gala. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Shiva Yusufzai, and I practice immigration law in the GTA. I'd like to take this moment to thank each and every one of you for coming here today and for making our last event the success that it was. It wouldn't have been as successful and as memorable for all of us here if it wasn't for you guys. I'd like to just mention that the last event was a venture between the Toronto Police Services and Afghan Local TV. So I'd like to thank both of them who are here with us today. Other than that, I know that Mustafa John did mention a few people that are here with us today, but I'd like to say again. We have a beautiful couple here with us, Mr. Harun Rahun and Mrs. Nilofan Zuburi Rahun. They are an incredible team of writers and poets. We also have an Afghan actor among us, as we mentioned. Mr. Fazil Hakimi, he's the first Afghan actor who attended the Toronto International Film Festival alongside Brad Pitt, that I just found out. We also have a journalist by the name of Moin Donishia that I just met, who recently migrated to Canada. He used to work at Toronto TV, so I'd like to welcome him. We have Bill Jalabi, who's here with us. He's the head of Afghan Sports Federation of Ontario, someone that I truly look up to myself, and I think we should all look up to him as a community as well. That's it for me.
عزیزان دل چند نام است که در چندین برنامه در کنار ما بودن و امشب هم یکی از هنرمندان بسیار شایسته تورنتو جوان که زنده اجرا میکنه، زنده میخوانه و در محفل خوشی بیشتر از ما شما اشتراک داشته. سمی جان احمدی است که من شانیه برام سپاسگزار هستم که امشب در بین ما هستن و لایف میخوانند، زنده میخوانند و به چند زبان میخوانند: فارسی، پشتو و هندی و کلام تکرمی. آنها درست نیست سمیر جان؟ واضح است نه؟ بسیار خوب، تشکر. دو همکار دیگه شان که با بعداً با استیجشان دعوت میکنیم همراهشان هستن و دو عزیز دیگه که بسیار زحمت کشیدن و همیشه هر تقاضا و سوال که ازشون داشتین و پیام ما لبیک گفتن کمپانی احمدی است. کمپانی احمدی، ایمن جان احمدی، اجمل جان احمدی و همچنان عمر جان عبادی که مالک یا صاحب امتیاز امی حال و امی حال بزرگ و شمول آفت آغازی و تمام بخشی که میبینید اونا خیلی امتیاز هستن و همیشه برنامه‌ای که در برنامه‌ای که پول نداشتیم امینا در کنار بودیم. از اونام سپاسگزار هستم و مسعود جان اندیشمند هم اینجا تشریف داره، صاحب امتیاز رستوران امان کباب و کوزین که شب نام تهیه کردن. نامش هم می‌خوریم، کسایی که نوشیدن نکرده ببینید نامش هم چطور است. درست؟ بسیار تشکر. So once again, we have a live singer tonight. It's John Ahmadi who's going to sing us live. Farsi, Pashto, and obviously some Hindi songs, I guess. And I was talking about Ahmadi's company. I'll let you.
It is a very informal night tonight, so I'll just call upon a few people that have helped us tremendously. So the first one would be from the Ahmadi company, Ajmal Ahmadi and Aimal Ahmadi. They are the owners of this beautiful venue, and they also helped us last time with our chief guest. They provided security tonight.
Thank you.
The performer of tonight, I don't think he needs another introduction, but I the coordinator of the fashion show and my fan, and she is the very talented Afghan singer and model, and she's been a great help for all of us tonight. Thank you very much. I want to thank Toronto Police Services, namely Mustafa Abu Mazai, Faisal Qutbi, and can I please have Murtaza Abu Mazai here as well? Can I please have you here? The amount of work, the amount of commitment and dedication that these individuals have shown, not just our community, but other communities in the GTA and probably around Canada, is something that I cannot put into words, but I still like to thank them, and I'd like them to say a few words for us tonight, please. Starting with Farzal Qutbi.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome everybody here. Tonight is the appreciation night for all you guys here. This is your night. I'd like to go back a couple of years ago. I'm trying to make this short here. I know not everybody speaks Farsi here, so I'll stay in English. About 2 years ago, myself and Mustafa were working together during COVID, when all the restrictions were in place, and we were, by law, we had to go make sure that everyone's isolated and no one's going to have any contact with one another. But that's not something that me and Mustafa had in mind. Our minds were always to bring people together, not keep people isolated and away from each other. We want people to come together. Why we say that is because we both came from 2 different countries that was basically kept us in isolation and in fear and not having any freedom and not having the kind of future that we wanted. And so we came as refugees here ourselves, me from Iran, obviously Mustafa from Afghanistan. COVID was not an easy time for us to go through, and then when we saw all the people from Afghanistan completely being deserted on their own, to survive on their own, where the whole entire world gave up on them. We all saw that obviously on the news, and it was heartbreaking to see human beings just being left alone to be surviving on their own, and then to watch them come here and suffer through the same thing here, being isolated in hotels and not have any contact with any other human beings here. And that's where Project Hope started. And I'm sure every one of us here can appreciate the word Project Hope is not just a project, it's a humanitarian mission. It's something that we all have it, we all share here. The reason that we're all here together is that because we want everyone to succeed. As human beings here, we want people to share the love and share the successes together so that we can grow as one people, not just you're from a different country. We all came here from different countries so we can be one, as one together. And that's why when I look around the room here, I can see different faces, different ages, people from different countries here. But we all have one common denominator, and one that is here to help each other out. And that's what Project Hope is about, and that's what Rick Mustafa and Mortez are here. We wanted to make sure that message gets across, and we were privileged enough to do that because we're obviously police officers, and having this uniform on gives us that extra bit of strength, gives us that option to be able to carry out that mission that we took apart 2 years ago. And we knew if we spark it, if we have that one little spark, we can get others to help too. And as we look around the room, we can see this is just the beginning, and this is just an amazing scenery for us to look at, to see these faces, beautiful faces that we see before us, that we all share the same thing that we wanted. And I couldn't be more proud, and I couldn't be more really, it is emotional for me to talk about this because obviously we all came here with nothing, and now that we have something and we can see some of you guys having to come here, some of you guys are starting your journeys here in Canada here, and yet you're here to help others. So this is what Project Hope was about. This is what the new Coverage program was about. And I would just want to say thank you for that. And this is your night. So I hope you enjoy it. I'll pass it on to Mustafa so he can say a few words. But again, thank you very, very much for joining us tonight. Let's do this together. Let's be one. Let's not divide. Let's be all at one. And inclusion and diversity is what drives this country. And we want to make sure that message gets across, regardless of what we're going through.
سلام و همگی. یک چند تشکر که همگی شما امروز اینجا آمدید. بسیار زیاد خوش شدم که همگی شما امروز ندیدم. فرزاد جان مثل که گفت این پروژه‌ای که ما شروع کرده بودیم 2 سال پیش، یعنی باور کنم که 2 سال طی شده ولی ظرف 2 سال ما صدها و هزارها کسانی که نه از افغانستان آمده بودن اونا رو دیدیم و بسیاریشون از آمدنشون هم تجلیل کردیم و یک پروژه راستی بود که راستی بسیار لژیشن‌های ما برای کمیونیتی و جامعه ما زیادتر و بیشتر کرد. دیگه مثل که شما می‌فهمید مثل قسم پروژه که آدم مثال پیش ببره کار یک نفر و 2 نفر نیست و تنها این سعید درست است که ما فرزاد جانی رو شروع کردیم. یک پروژه بود که راستی کمیونیتی ما و جامعه ما همگی یک جای شدن و همگی کمک کردن. مثل که شما دیدین تاریخ 28 جون و کسانی که روز به استیج آمدن و این سرتیفیکیت‌ها رو گرفتن، کسانی که بیزنس داشتن، کسانی که در سپورت بودن یا در موسیقی بودن، در هر فیلدی که بودن اونا ما رو کمک کردن و یک جای شدن و راستی یک جای افتخار است که امو اتفاق و اتحاد بین اقوام خود ما در شهر تورنتو و در کانادا دیدیم که از همه چیز که در با من بسیار چیز بود من راستی سرش افتخار کردم و راستی بسیار خوش شدم. And now a few words for everyone else. Thanks so much for volunteering. I don't want to take too much time, but this night is truly for all the volunteers that assisted Project Hope for the last 2 years. As you all know, me and Farzad, we started this 2 years ago, and we made a couple postings on our social media program. And little did we know that through the weeks and the months coming up, we're gonna get introduced to so many amazing people in our journey that will just come out of their way and help us, help others. That's the key. And I can't thank them enough. There were literally hundreds of people that helped us through this project. it definitely wasn't just me and Farzad or my brother Murtaza. It was a lot more than that, and for that I truly want to thank you. All the people to my left, special shout out to you guys, future police officers, police foundation students. Thank you so much. For coming out. As you can see, they're not all Afghans. They're from different walks of life, from different fields, but they have a sense of humanity in them. And for them, it wasn't about just helping Afghans or helping non-Afghans, it was just helping people that need help. And for that, I once again want to thank you guys so much. Without you guys, this would not be possible. And just lastly, I would like to mention that Project Hope has expanded to newcomers and refugees outside Afghans. It started with the Afghans because at the time, we're having a large number of Afghans arrive in Canada, but now we have expanded to all newcomers and refugees. So those relationships between police officers and the civilians and the newcomers and refugees are continuously being built, and we want to make sure that they don't fear police, and they understand that Canada has different sets of rules and regulations, and if there's anything that we could do as officers for them, we'll definitely do it. I'll give you guys a small example. Today we met a gentleman to my right, Mr. Dia. Before today, never met him, and this morning we started our shift, our volunteer shift, I should say, at 9 a.m. where we delivered new appliances, 4 fridges and 2 dishwashers to a local church where new African refugees are residing, a local mosque, a family, a newcomer family, and then a refugee center where refugees are coming in. So again, we met him through our social media. He reached out, he wanted to help. We didn't hesitate to ask him to come help us, and he's been with us all day today. And just like him, there's dozens and dozens of other volunteers. So thank you so much for volunteering, because without you guys, as officers, we would not be able to accomplish our goals. So once again, thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much for saving the best for last. Jokes aside, I think you guys have said it best, so there's nothing else for me to say, but this is your night. Thank you so much for all your hard work throughout the couple of years, and enjoy your night.
Husno and Audios Nasiri. And I also get more.
And she's with us from the beginning, from before the beginning even started, and she's going to be with us right to the right to wherever the end may be. So we just want to say thank you so much for everything that you've done for us.
کسایی که شاید در این محفل تشریف دارن همشان ما را یاری سر رساندن، کمک کردن در چندین محفل، خاصتا در محفل 28 جون. و یک بار دیگه از مهمانان ویژه که تشریف داریم، بسیار تشکر از اینکه وقت گذاشتید. جناب موسی نکیلی صاحب، دانشگاه صاحب، جناب استاد جلالی، تشکر. فرشید جان، حالا جان، اگه چیزی گفتنی دیگه نباشه، فکر میکنم که طرف صف خام شب میریم. میبرید از 15-20 دقیقه نام خود بگیریم. حالا اینجا تشریف داشته باشیم. بعد از اون از سمیر جان احمدی تقاضا میکنم که بیاید و خیلی باز محفل ما را شاد بسازد. درست؟ شما جان؟
I don't really have much to say. I just wanted to add one more thing before we have dinner. Project Hope was a project that I got introduced to, I believe, a little over a year ago. One thing that I think a lot of people don't know about Project Hope is that donations and such is not the only thing that they do. They have a lot of other educational aspects to Project Hope, which is something that I've seen. So when newcomers come, when refugees come, Fajr John and Mustafa, they have educational segments that they do. I'm not sure if it's still online, but when I was working, it was online. And they tell people about what it is to be Canadian, what it is to be in Canada, and what are some of the things that we can do that, for example, our parents didn't know 20, 30 years ago. So that's definitely something that I want to thank them for. And that's it for me. Thank you everyone for coming today, and thank you for being a part of this event and our event on June 28th.
سپاس بی پایان از عزیزایی که این برنامه را دایر کردن و لطف کردن. فرهنگ تقدیر کردن خیلی کار ارزشمند است که البته افغان نوبل تیوی و مصطفی جان همیشه در این قسمت همیشه دست اول بودن. سپاس.
ما همچنان به نمایندگی انجمن ورزشی افغان‌های مقیم آخرین کانادا هزار سپاس دارم از کارکرده‌هایشان. قابل ستایش است که من صمیمانه از صمیم قلب از این عزیزای دل سپاسگزاری می‌کنم.
با عرض سلام، فضل حکیمی هستم، یک از هنرپیشه و فیلمسازهای افغانستان. من هم به خود تشکر میکنم از مصطفی جان سامی، فاطمه روفی و تمام دوستانی که برنامه‌های تفریحی و فرهنگی را دایر میکنند به خاطر معرفی بیشتر هموطنان خود در این سرزمین. سپاسگزار هستم. موفق و سرفراز.
ما هم به نوبه خود از مصطفی جان سپاسگزار هستم که چنین برنامه‌های فرهنگی را برام می‌اندازند و زحمت میکشند. جان سپاس.
Special message, but I feel so exciting. So being among these people. So yeah, that's my message.
Hello everyone. Thank you so much for this event and thank you to Murtaza, Mustafa and also Farzad and Nobel TV that it was an amazing opportunity that I had to be volunteer with them. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Hello everyone. I think this project is just giving the opportunity that everyone from different culture, even if they don't speak English like my mom, they just are here to help each other, and that's very nice. The world needs such people, so I really appreciate the group. It really needs big effort to just make such day. So we are so happy to be part of this team. Thank you. And my mom is saying that you are so sweet.
I just want to thank Mustafa and Farzad for giving us an opportunity to be part of this project. It's an amazing project to be part of, for hosting such great events. So I just want to thank him for all his hard work, both of them, Mustafa and Farzad.
I would like to thank Mustafa and Farzan for their hard work and dedication, for taking the time out of their day to host such a wonderful event, for inviting us as well to partake in this beautiful event, to connect with the community. I think they're doing a fabulous job, and I'm so grateful that I'm able to come and pay my respects. So thank you.
سلامت سیدل، میخوایم یک تشکری خاص بکنم از آفیسر فرزاد، از آفیسر مصطفی جان و همچنان مصطفی جان سامی و تمامی تیمشان که بارها ما را اینوایت کردن، دعوت کردن و خواستن که پارتی این کار نیک برنامه خوب که راه اندازی کردن، خواستن که در این حصه داشته باشیم. بیشتر چیزی از دست ما نمیایم، مقدر که سپورت میکنیم، حمایت میکنیمشان و از خداوند متعال برای تمام اینها استرنت بیشتر میخواییم و خداوند همراهشان باشه. Thank
you so much, Farzad and Mustafa, for giving us this space. It was an amazing event, and I love Project Hope, and I hope to do more good work for the community.
من میخوایم از آقای مصطفی کوبانزای سپاسگزاری کنم به خاطر برنامه‌های خیلی خوبی که به حساب دارن برای افغانا برنامه واقعا خیلی خوب بود و خوشبختانه ما تونستیم که ولنتیری کنیم. اعضای خانواده ما 2 نفرشان تازه آمده بودن از افغانستان. خوشبختانه که فرصت برشان مساعد شد که ولنتیر کنن برای دیگه افغانای ما در روزی که تشکیل کردن 28 جون. و ما قلبم سپاسگزاری میکنم. فقط یک ریکامندیشن هم دارم، اگر که بتونن برای فامیلای افغان مثلا سیستم نویگیشن اگر اینا به حساب ترینینگ شه بتن دست بخش پلیس و این موضوعات با وجود که ما میفهم برادر مصطفی به حساب افغانای ما را کمک میکنه که درس پلیسی را اگر بتونن کس علاقمند باشن بازم برای فامیلا اگر که بتونن سیستم نویگیشن سیستم is very important سیستم پلیس همین موضوع چون فامیلا نه اومدن نیاز دارن معلومات. تشکر.
امی که مکتب اومد باز
تشکر. Thank you, Mr. Mustafa Kupalzai. Say thank you.
Mustafa John, thank you so much for having us. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to volunteer for Project Hope. Being a person who's involved with the community, it gives us the opportunity to see our loved ones, our people from our own country. It helps us connect with who's around us. Unfortunately, not being able to go back to Afghanistan, being born here, we were able to actually see how life is with people who just come into the country, people who, you know, are associating with us. It kind of gave us a feel of connection of back home. I really appreciate what you've done. It's come a long way, and we wish you all the best, and we're here to support. So that's it.
You know, we could talk about more about how much work you put in. So, I mean, without you guys, the event would not really be possible, right? Because we really count on the volunteers. It's not a one-person or two-person job. And the reason that we felt comfortable having events as such was that we knew that you guys are going to support us, right? You know, you all came up early, you worked 12-hour plus shifts, and assisted us through the project, and you assisted with the church. How was the experience there?
It was really like that was the first time I'm experiencing like somewhere I feel connected with people there because I also came to Canada as a refugee from Nigeria and seeing other people come from like different African countries like thankful to be able to like help.
Yeah. I mean, that story is shared by all of us, right? I mean, as I mentioned, whether you come from Africa or Asia or anywhere in the world, as a newcomer or refugee, it's always hard, right? Especially connecting with police officers or the government officials. They hesitate. I mean, you felt it there. You know, if you probably went in uniform, even though you have a Nigerian background, at the beginning they're not sure why you're there. So once you have to kind of, you know, communicate with them, once you open up and they understand your purpose and your intentions, then they open up with you more, right? So that's why it's important for us to build those connections with the newcomers. And without you guys, it would not be possible.
I'll say one thing that most people right now in our society, they're sort of downplaying about the youth, and they're saying the youth are, they're more trouble, they're into their social media accounts, they're forgetting about what really is going on. You guys are making the most impactful waves that everybody, that we all need to see, is to see the young people that are truly caring for their own people in this country, and so you are actually giving back. So that gives an extra hope that we have, and along with the Project Hope event, the hope that our youth today is not just what we just see usually on the news and media. We have good youth that are really truly caring, and they all come from different backgrounds, and they're just there to help. So really proud of you guys, and you are true role models for the future. You are our future, and I hope you continue doing what you're doing. Don't stop, and always stay positive. And this is going to cause a ripple effect, because other youth are going to see, and they're going to want to follow your footsteps too. So thank you for that, and really,
we're proud to know both of you guys. We're really proud. Thank you.
जिंदगी में